Morning, all. So we've got 7 games and a cancellation on today's show. I set these boards up the night before, and the Philadelphia-Washington game was just postponed. So Philadelphia may be the latest team to get shut down for the next little while, as there was another positive test. And here we go. So this is just you roll with it. Yes, they're going to try to make up the games. If they can't make up all the games, then you go by winning percentage to decide the playoffs. Yes, they have about a week period with which they can make up games. Yes, they knew this was going to happen, and they're doing their best to try to make this as painless as possible. But they knew this was going to happen. So Philadelphia, hopefully everybody's okay. This started with Anaheim being out. They gave rapid tests to everybody else before the game, but now we've had another positive test in that locker room. So there you go. Detroit will play Florida at 7 o'clock Eastern, as we have 2 games starting at 7 o'clock Eastern, 2 starting at 8:30, and 3 starting at 10. So they're nicely spread out tonight. 3-8-2 Detroit in against 6-1-2 Florida. And of course, Detroit won the first game against them. Detroit has a goal differential of -18, so they've allowed 18 more goals than they've scored. Their away record, they won their first road game in their last game against Florida. They're now 1-5-1 away from home. And that was the first win they've had in a while. On the Florida side, they have a goal differential of +3. They're 3-1-1 at home, and they did lose their last game. They'd won the one before that. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes tonight and whether or not Detroit can make it 2 in a row. Also at 7 o'clock Eastern, the Edmonton Oilers looking to win their second in a row on the second night in a row against the Ottawa Senators. Edmonton's now 7-7. They're trying to go above 500. Ottawa's 2-10-1. Goal differential, the Oilers a -1. Away from home, they're 3-3, and that win started what they hope will be a winning streak for them. The Ottawa Senators, -26 in the goal differential category. At home, they are 1-4-1, and they have lost their last 2. So it's been a rough season so far for Ottawa. But at least over the last 3 games, the effort's been better, and they've played better. Then starting at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific, the 8-1-1 Tampa Bay Lightning in against the 5-7 Nashville Predators. Tampa Bay has a +17 in goal differential. Away from home, they're 2-1-1, and they've won 5 in a row, the longest winning streak in the National Hockey League currently. The Nashville Predators are a -10. And yes, Nashville fans will point out, hey, if you include the Dallas games. Oh, we include the Dallas games. At home, they're 4-2, but they've lost their last 2 games. So for Nashville, it's kind of fallen off the rails a bit. We'll see whether or not they can get it back on the rails against Tampa tonight. 8:30 Eastern, you see Chicago, you see Dallas again. So they play each other for the second game in a row. Chicago's now 5-4-4, so they've won 5 out of 13, or they're a game above 500. It's NHL records for you. Dallas is 5-2-2. Goal differential, Chicago's a -3. Away from home, they're 1-3-3, meaning the game against Dallas they won the other day. That's their first win away from home. They've won 2 in a row. They seem to be trending in the right direction. Dallas is a +10. At home, they're 4-0-1. Their last game, of course, being an overtime loss against Chicago Blackhawks. Then starting at 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific, we have the 7-3-1 Winnipeg Jets in against the 5-5-1 Calgary Flames. Yeah, that's who they're, Calgary. So, yeah, +7 for Winnipeg. Away from home, they're 2-1. They've won their last 2. For Calgary, they're a +2 as well. At home, they're 3-2, and they won their last game. So both teams coming into this probably feeling pretty good, and it should be a fun little matchup. Also starting at 10 o'clock Eastern, the 5-5-3 Anaheim Ducks in against Vegas, who are 7-1-1. Anaheim played Vegas tough the last time they met, but Vegas is just the better team for the most part. Anaheim's got a -9 goal differential. Away from home, they're 2-2-1. They did win their last game. And for Vegas, they have a +10 in terms of goal differential. They're 6-0-1 at home, and they won their last 2. So Vegas looking to go to 8-1-1 tonight. We'll see if Anaheim's able to stop them from doing it. I'm wearing the reverse retro because Vegas is wearing the reverse retros tonight. And I like these ones. I do. Not among the most popular of the reverse retros, but I like it. Then at 10 o'clock Eastern, San Jose in against the Kings. San Jose's 4-5-1. The LA Kings are 3-6-2, and the wheels have really fallen off for the Kings. On San Jose's side, they have a -9 for goal differential. They're 4-5-1 away from home. They haven't played at home yet. And they have an overtime loss as their most recent game. Whereas the Kings, they are -7 in goal differential. They're 1-2-2 at home, and they've lost 4 in a row. So yeah, that's a lot. So we have 3 games postponed tonight, including the one that got added. Thus, the Kevin Malone magnet, which has this look of, yeah, everything's going great, going fine. Look what I did. Cool. And the 3 postponed games: St. Louis versus Minnesota, Arizona versus Colorado, and Philadelphia versus Washington. So we've got some teams that have been shut down. Now we may have another. And hey, right now, knock on wood, none are in Canada yet. So, all right. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You're just tapping upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I'll talk to you again soon.